guys, assalamu alaikum, how are you, well, I'd say I'm okay, but I've been better. I'm gonna have some orange juice.
I thought the juicy juice was for Salah.
As you can see, I'm not having something too healthy, and this is a messing up kind of meal. I'm just gonna be honest, that's what it is. You know, Bismillah.
So because you think you're being honest, you think you should get a pass? Is that why you're saying that?
Even though I feel guilty saying that when I'm
guilty.
indulging.
Girl, indulging, that's all you do is indulge.
Pickles, ramen, homemade pita pizza.
Sodium. Carbs. Didn't you have chicken and rice earlier? Why are you eating like you were starving?
So I wouldn't consider this a binge.
What would you consider this? That looks at least maybe 3 packets of the Indomie ramen and personal pizza. So I would say this is a binge.
But it's an extra meal that's not healthy.
An extra meal, or a backup meal, I should say.
Although today all I had was some chicken and rice and a croissant.
A croissant?
Oh yeah, and a whole bunch of sunflower seeds. You want to know what my brain tells me before eating something like this? It just kind of, the urge to eat stuff like this overpowers any survival instinct, anything like that.
Survival? What survival instinct? Why would you need to have a survival instinct pop off? What reason, Chantal? That makes no sense. Look at how you're eating that. This is clear. You know what? I'm going to pause it right now. I've seen enough of that. Clearly, this is a feeder video because of the way she's eating and the way that she's looking at the camera. So she's bullshitting everybody right now. This is clearly a paid feeder video.
Hot pepper.
You could tell by the way she's eating.
Ooh, bitter. Bitter pepper.
How she looks at the camera.
But I'm gonna say it like I always do, with the intention to make that the case. This is a last hurrah.
Sure. Why are you planning on going into cardiac arrest tomorrow?
So, I don't think I should buy these anymore. Who am I kidding? I feel trapped because I feel like
you are trapped inside your body. You have a flesh prison that you created yourself.
I tend to overeat or binge on junk food and on the things that I deprive myself. But then...
Wait a minute. The things that you deprive yourself, when have you deprived yourself of any type of food or sustenance, as you like to say? When have you ever deprived yourself? The only time that you might have done that was during Ramadan, but the past 2 times that Ramadan was occurring, you failed both times. So that doesn't make any sense.
To fully, as a food addict, that's as a binge eater, as a food addict, to get rid of the cravings and that, I have to reset my system, which means eating clean.
No, that's not how that's done. Resetting your system, see, that's where you set yourself up for failure. And that's why I make the comment that diets will not work for you, because all you're doing is setting yourself up for a binge. So you and Amber Lynn both do the same thing. You guys decide you want to go on a diet, you decide you guys want to eat healthy, and you decide, oh, I'm going to eat a cup of lettuce, and then I'm going to have water, and like you cut the food down so much basically that you're starving yourself. And then the way your mind has been wired over the years from the constant binging, what is your brain going to automatically do? It's going to automatically want to binge. So like I've said before, you need to rewire your brain. You need to realize that food is fuel. Food is not for comfort. Food is not for fun. Food is fuel.
So if any of you want to let me know how you got control of yourself, I'd be willing to hear in the comments.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to listen to people in the comments. You won't, because many of us for many years have been telling you what you should be doing, and that's inpatient treatment. See a psychiatrist, see a therapist, some type of treatment. Diets will not work for you. We've been telling you this for years. So it's going to go in one ear and out the other. So, fuck off. Feeder content. 100%.
Like, I ate healthy,
No, you don't.
and then at night, when I eat healthy all day, I feel starving, like I didn't eat.
Because, like I said, you set yourself up for a binge by doing that.
Bitter pepper. So weird.
She's so manipulative. It's insane. And I think those of us that watch this, that have been around addicts, any kind of addict, alcohol, drugs, whatever, take your pick, that they have like a certain characteristic of how they try to manipulate people. And this is Chantal. She's like a master manipulator. And people that have been around addicts can see right through her. We see you, Chantal. Amberlyn Reed is another one. Feeder content.
I love this stuff. You know how I make it? I boil the noodles in a little bit of water just to make them not hard.
That's what she said.
Come here. I add the seasoning packet. The seasoning packets. Some tomato paste.
What?
Some cream.
Cream?
And I let that all mix. That's so good.
First of all, I buy ramen because I have a 14-year-old in the house and he likes ramen. I don't touch that crap because it's like it's way too much sodium for me. I don't like it. I can't even imagine adding cream to the ramen. That sounds insane to me.
What are you doing?
Feeder content, the way she's eating and looking at the camera. You know what we need to do?
So many pizzas are bussin' too.
Bussin'. Get out of here with that.
Hi.
Don't ever say that again. Oh my goodness. Bussin'. Get out of here. What are you, 15? You need to get off of TikTok. You're making yourself look like a fool with all these catchphrases that the young generation uses. Look at... Tell me this isn't feeder content. Her eating the way she is and looking at the camera and all that jizz all over her face. Feeder content.
Anyway.
So this entire, this is a mess up meal. I'll try again later. Blah, blah, blah. This is for a feeder. She's being paid to do this.
And I'm not going to say to myself this time, it's just a bad moment. Don't be so hard on yourself. No, because if I'm not hard on myself, it's going to be bad for me. So yeah.
And she's looking, and she's clearly looking in the viewfinder or whatever I don't know what she's filming on a phone, whatever. She clearly sees what her face looks like. Look at, she's clearly looking at herself. She's leaving that on there because whatever feeder pays her is getting off on that.
I'm going to be hard on myself.
Did she just fart? It sounded like it.
Will be the day I get a grip.
You're never going to get that grip. The only grip that you're going to get is 6 feet under. And that's sad. Look at that. Feeder content, 100%. This is why a lot of people don't like you, Chantal, because you manipulate and you, right now, you're trying to use a mental illness as far as the eating disorder, whatever, I don't even know, whatever the diagnosis is of the week. You're trying to use it to manipulate the viewers with this crap. This is why people do not like you. Because people with that are actually suffering from this is triggering for them. And then you post this stuff. You don't care.
There's 2 packs of noodles here.
You don't care because Mr. Big Feeder is paying you to do this.
Who eats 1 pack?
Oh, look at a backup pizza.
This is made with the mimolet cheese. I was gonna order, and I'm like, no, I'm not ordering.
You probably will after this.
But it doesn't matter, because I bought junk in the groceries, and I shouldn't have.
Oh my God.
Smelling cheese.
So let's smell it. It smells rancid. Let's continue to eat it. That's Chantal's motto. And I would like to apologize for the eating noises. It's like it would take me a long time. I could do it. It would take me a long time to edit out all the eating noises because of the way she speaks in between the bites. So I'd be like, it would be multiple edits throughout the video, and I think it would be hard because of the way she talks in between. I would probably edit out some of the things that she says because of it. So that's why I don't edit the eating noises out. Even though, like, I hear you guys, because I hear you and I read the comments that you don't like it. I don't like it either. It's like cringe for me. I don't like it. But yeah, that's just part of the narrative with this one.
What's spicy? Maybe this chili flakes in these.
Look at that. And wouldn't this be breaking terms of service once again by saying that you have an eating disorder or a binge eating problem, whatever you want to label it, and then coming on here and posting a mukbang video? Isn't that breaking terms of service, Chantel? So, like, what's your goal here? Is your goal to commit suicide by food? Is your goal to get your channel yeeted again? Like, what's your goal here? To create a little bit of tea for girl universe? What is it? It's very manipulative.
These are the fried noodles, Indomie.
They're all fried, majority of them.
Usually I watch videos when I eat.
No, you don't. You film yourself when you eat. What are you talking about?
Either. If I'm not filming.
So I was going to say, if you are watching videos when you eat, how many times a day and how many calories are you eating a day?
Usually, like, breakfast, if we have it together. Talk about our day, our plans.
What? Your day,
We'll
your
watch something
plans?
together.
First of all, your day, your plans, you do nothing. So what are you going to plan? And then you said, if we eat it together. So clearly he's not there a lot of the time. And not only that, you're watching videos with him. I thought he had a job, a well-paying job. How does he have time to sit there and watch videos with you, Chantal, if he's working? Make that make sense.
Or we just watch whatever we want. Like, I watch, I started watching somebody who does, like, true crime stuff called, his name is Dr. Todd Grande, I think. He has, like, a background of cactuses and says, like, very calmly, matter-of-factly how he talks. He has, like, no ever any inflection, like, just, hello, this is Dr. Todd Grande. I'm not here to offer an analysis. I don't know what he says, like, I'm not here to diagnose anyone, just to give my opinion on what might have happened in this situation.
You are nuts. Seek help immediately. You know, I wonder, why do you watch so many true crime murder things? Like, are you going to use any of the techniques you've learned in these shows on someone?
He's very relaxing to listen to, which I imagine is...
Yeah, murder is relaxing.
His delivery is probably a big part of what makes him famous, you know? Anyway,
A lot of jump cuts in this video. I wonder
I
why.
can't give up on myself. I saw a really good comment that was like, listen, I completely had written off Tammy Slayton, and she completely changed her life.
Why would you write somebody off like that, though?
See, but most of the...
I think that's why another reason too many of us are still following you, Chantal, is because I don't think many of us have written you off, so that's why we watch. You seem to think that, but yeah, I don't usually write people off like that.
people who've changed have surgery. Do you know anyone on YouTube or somewhere that did it a different way?
Yeah, there's lots of people that lost weight and got their life together without surgery.
I recently went back and checked on Fat Girl Fed Up on Instagram.
There's something wrong off with her in this
She
video.
was doing good. But at some point, she lost so much weight naturally and was amazing, on top of her game. Doing amazing. And then she caught some kind of like...
I don't know, can anyone hear Salah talking in the background? I can hear him talking in another room. I wonder what the current time is there when she shot this video. And I wonder who he's talking to.
immuno disease. And she was very ill. She had a regain at some point too. Not the whole thing, but a little bit. But now she's back to losing. It's a lifelong struggle. A lot of people will lose weight, but the keeping it off long term is what people have hard success. What's hard seems to be the hard part.
No, that's not the hard part. The hard part is willing to change yourself. That's the hardest part, and that's what you're not willing to do. And like I keep saying, and I'm going to say it again and again and over, you need to rewire your brain in the way that you look at food. You look at it completely wrong. Only that's when you will start seeing any type of substantial weight loss with yourself. Even if you went and got surgery, Chantal, it wouldn't work because the way you think about food.
Now I know people laugh at me about my six-pack dream, but because, you know, people like to rub it in, I'm gonna have a lot of loose skin, but you can get that removed.
People like to rub it in. Nobody's rubbing it in. People are stating the facts. If the thing with when people have the surgery, the weight loss surgery, they lose a lot of weight in a rapid amount of time, which tends to lead to all the loose skin on their body. And to remove that skin, that's like a really painful surgery to go through. Chantal, yeah, like, I don't know why you say it so nonchalant, like, oh, it's so easy. I'll just get this skin removed. Okay. Because you're so filthy and unclean. Can you imagine how are you going to keep all those wounds clean, Chantal? I highly doubt you would.
You know, and then under that will be the six-pack.
That's not the way that works.
Anyway, we'll see.
And who's going to pay for that?
It's not illegal to dream, right? Do I have ketchup mouth? I can't see. Well, I would rather be honest about my
You were never
weakest
honest.
times than feel like I'm hiding and lying about it, you know?
You hide and lie everything. This is manipulation. What new viewers do you have? Because I've looked at your stats, and your viewers and your subs are pretty stagnant. It's kind of stayed the same. So who exactly are you talking to? That's why this is your form of manipulation. It's sick, it's disgusting, it's twisted. Like, I don't even know how YouTube allows somebody like you to be on here. And I don't give a crap if you've been on here.
I don't like that
I think
feeling.
I've probably been on YouTube longer than you, but I don't give a crap how many years you've been on here.
So
You
here
don't
I
deserve to
am.
be on this platform with your manipulation and
Instead of
lies.
Dr. Todd Grande, I'm talking to you guys.
She drank that whole thing.
No sugar added.
Oh, it's healthy.
Taste manufactured though. Salah doesn't know I'm eating this yet.
That's a lie. I can hear him. We can hear him, Chantal.
He's talking business with his friend in the other room.
Business? What kind of business? Trafficking?
I saw his phone ring, saw who it was. And I was like, he's gonna be a while.
Wait a minute. How did you see his phone ring? Do you handle his phone for him? Is he not allowed to answer his phone, Chantal? And how does he not know that you are not, like, your apartment is tiny as fuck? How does he not know that you're eating 25 packs of Indomie ramen and personal pan pizzas, Chantal? Stop lying. He clearly doesn't give a shit.
I'm gonna go eat behind his back. I know it's bad. He's gonna find out.
Oh, look at that face. Okay, so what kind of wife is that? You're gonna eat behind your husband's back? I don't know about anyone else, but I don't do things behind my husband's back. Yeah, Chantal. What a great housewife you are.
And no, he doesn't like when I eat like this because he feels helpless. He feels like
Please.
he can't do anything to help me. Is what he's expressed.
First of all, he controls the money, because you've said that yourself, that he has your bank card and whatnot when you go shopping. So he can control what you eat. He can control what food comes in and out of that house. So why are you lying about that? Everybody knows. We can see it with our own eyes. He does not give a shit about you.
And he said if I didn't get, because I was like, we kind of, I don't think I stirred the chili flakes. Give me a minute. I kind of got defensive when he was like, you know, monitoring something I was eating, like how many sunflower seeds, for example. And he's like, babe, if I don't express this, if I don't express myself and tell you these things, if I don't like give you crap about these things, I don't love you. I don't care about you then. Like, because I love you and care about your health, I don't want you to.
I'm calling bullshit right now. Chantal, the lightning is going to come and strike you. Stop lying. He didn't say that. He doesn't care about you. Everybody can see it.
Be sick. And it's true.
He's the one bringing the food in the house, Chantal. So that doesn't make any sense that he would even say something like that or think that. And let's just say that's the case in a traditional Islamic household. The wife is submissive to their husband, and she will do, what the husband asks of her. So it's basically what you're saying. If you're able to do this kind of stuff, he's a little bitch. You're running all over him. He's a little pussy ass bitch. Is that what you're trying to say about your husband, your man? And I'm sorry for the language, everybody.
I agree. At this point, I have to make this the last indulgence.
Sure, okay. Why not polish off those chicken strips and whatnot you bought? Those Cheeto sticks and all that stuff. Cookies, whatever else you bought. Did you eat all those pickles and olives and all that crap already? This is clearly a feeding video. Somebody from Kiwi Farms, I hope, because they have phenomenal investigators over there on that channel, needs to try to find out who the feeder is that pays Chantal and Amber Lynn, because I think it's the same person or it's the same group of people that are paying these two to do these stupid mukbangs like this. I guarantee it. This is 100% a feeding video. Or feeder video.
Well, that was good. Temporarily.
And she's using a mental disorder.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Look, she's talking about herself in the third person. Cuckoo.
Miriam. Foodie beauty.
Manipulative. Look at how she looks at the camera. What a witch.
Anyway. It's 1:30 in the morning right now.
1:30 and you're eating all of that.
In contrast, I think tomorrow I'm going to do something good for me.
What?
I want to go for
Eat
a
desserts?
nice walk or do something good for myself. If I could go a whole week without any of this BS.
Isn't that called Ramadan?
That's a good start.
Is that admittance to not participating
Until then,
in
I know
that?
this all just sounds like blah, 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 blah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Just go to bed before I eat something else. All right, guys. How did that not even fully fill me up? I don't know what's wrong with me. Bye.
Okay, so clearly I'm not buying what she's throwing down. This is clearly a manipulation. This video, in my opinion, was for a feeder. She got paid for it. That's why she did it. She's clearly using the mental illness of some type of eating disorder as an excuse to do this. And this is why people don't like you, Chantal. This is, why people like you should not be on this platform. You are a danger to yourself. You are a danger to other impressionable people. It's sad. It's sick. It's disgusting. Well, that's it for me, everybody. So I'll see you when I see you. Bye.